Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. This room, it has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there. They put it outside of her window.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Why would we want to look at the toothbrush? Check out the medication.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Let's search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
What's Nacra?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search the pill sheet.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Ooh, luckily we have a little know-how. Is there something more interesting here?
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters.
Yes!
Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you're looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Let's just take it.
The lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer that sweet Preptide.
We're not hiding it anymore. Kim knows.
Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now.
This bright orange medicine bottle declares the brand name Preptide in a sunny, happy manner. Someone has lost the bottle, but who cares? -1 morale, psyche, and motorics. Woo! It's go time! Yeah! Let's get my ledger out. Now there's other stuff, right?
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush.
There's more about the collection?
Anything of note?
Ah, okay. Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting, it seems. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Okay. Oh, stuck. Kim? Just close the door there so she doesn't notice. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. Woman. Oh, we saw her on the balcony before, remember? The bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures.
Okay.
Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
He adjusts his glasses.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
The one I smashed in my room?
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Shit.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
No, okay. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. What's this? Oh, look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
58%. Move your hand fast.
The wind brushes them off the roof. They're gone.
That might have helped us with this conversation. Oh well.
Welcome to the roof.
So it's Klassje Oranje. Klassje Miss Oranje disco dancer. The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I wonder if she's been showering for 2 days.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
So a nice view you've got here. Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. No time for pleasantries. We have questions for you. It's a nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
She reminds me of that actress. The one that's in all the David Lynch movies. Oh, I don't know why I can't remember her name. It'll probably come to me in like 10 minutes or something. She's also like tall and lean.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum. Oh, let's just read everything. It has Disco Infernum. Hell, you know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell. To another place, a third place, much different from our world. Yes.
A third place? Interesting. That's probably why the cleaning lady quit.
She takes a sip of coffee.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Oh yeah, feel the power.
I have grown accustomed to the power, miss. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. I have grown accustomed to the power, miss.
I can see that. It suits you.
She takes a sip.
There is the tiniest bit of flattery in there. The way her eyes move from your shoulder to shoulder.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
He looks down at the yard.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What's your name, miss, for the record?
Klaasje Amandu.
Amandu. Where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
I don't think we're going to ask her. Well, maybe we do need to ask her. We're doing like official police stuff, right? What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
of lilacs and lightning, parks, glass, duraluminium. Fredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. A night. At least it was for me.
She squints her eyes as if to see them in the distance.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong.
I don't really want to... Let's see. We're probing. Did you do something wrong?
Sooner or later, everyone does.
That's true. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Takes a drag. What do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog
Okay.
under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
Okay.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
What's that?
Orani's lit.
Oranje lit.
Orani's literature.
Oh.
It's what I studied at the university.
Oh. What is Oranje literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranje's lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
We're playing this cool, okay? Can we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
Jesus Christ. It's really bad here, eh? Okay. How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Klaasje Mondu. It's a weird name.
I believe her.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
It's a nice room you've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
It's much nicer than mine.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Oh. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place as we look around.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you?
I think we kind of understand each other, don't we?
Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the roof with her heel.
Somewhere below, military-grade sand is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
Something is bad. Point your head. In my head. In the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling, white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Love is terror.
Okay. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Start from the bottom, Revachol.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
Okay. Do we want to ask her about the drugs? Maybe we don't because we took them, right? That window is new.
It is.
She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
I have other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Have you been raped?
It's a bit early in the morning for raped.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
It's not... what does that mean? Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him.
Huh.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Okay. She searches for the word, then shrugs.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us? Are you sure you weren't raped? What did happen between you and the victim? What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age. What did they hang him for if not rape? How do the Hardy Boys know you? Let's go with how do the Hardy Boys know you to begin with.
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
She looks at the floor. How did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
Okay. So what did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus?
Yeah.
About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? Keep pointing at your face. I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Good point.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing, she misses him.
Laura Dern is the name of the actress. It just came to me when I looked it up on my phone.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Okay, let me just reread this because I was multitasking. Downstairs, tends to be at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. Military man, you probably know, had a cool, scary scar. She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed, drawn out. Apprehension. With longing, she misses him. Okay. Must have been hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
It took us so long to get him down.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Okay. The call reporting the hanging, that was you? I'm going to go with say nothing.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Okay.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
If it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Don't look at my boots.
Tearing off his armor, demeaning him, throwing rocks at him.
The voice was disguised. Did you...
He asks, clearly wishing to distract her from the images.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire.
God, that's smart.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline.
That's some clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
She manages a smile. That's good.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Oh, man. We don't see drama very often. That's a really cool drawing. Drawings are so neat in this. They're so emotional. Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Okay. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? I guess we don't have a name yet, right? We're going to call in to track the serial number on the armor to try to figure out, or we called, but there was more, we were going to get more information, right? But we don't actually have a name.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one.
She sees them in each other's arms.
You're in each other's arms.
Yes. And then he's dead. His mouth agape.
She looks into the light green pack of cigarettes and pulls out another one, preparing to light it. I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol.
Funny.
Lieutenant says softly.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Wait. He dreamed of him too? Nods towards the yard. Or is he referring like to the act, like he saw him while he was inspecting him? Is he being more like concrete about it?
In my dream, he thinks, he said, I failed his children. You glance at the lieutenant, then back to her.
Wow. He did see him in his dreams. Likely, I mean. Okay. What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
Okay.
She nods.
Okay. Again, how do the Hardy Boys know you? Do we need to ask this?
Like I said, we met over drinks.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I think that was pretty clear.
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
I feel like Titus has feelings for her, though. It's not just a physical thing, right? Because he got really upset. What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
All right, let's just... I don't want to ask that. Okay, thank you for telling us all of this. I think she would tell us.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I had something else before we go, a little thing. Maybe this will open up a new dialogue option? I don't know.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Okay. I need to talk to you about your room again. Let's talk about this so-called assault. I notice your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Let's try it.
Yes, you're just one room away. Very personal.
She pours herself more coffee. Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like...
He waits for you to finish the sentence. No, I want to know!
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Okay. So basically, we could come back when he goes to sleep and talk to her. I'm really, I assume that... No, I could have spoken to her earlier, right? I could have spoken to her on day 2, I think, when the Hardy Boys, we first encountered them. Okay. Let's try. Look her in the eyes.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will
Oh.
consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
What is happening?
Nothing, just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool.
Are you sure?
Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified.
What is happening? Seriously?
Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Oh my god, we survived. We actually got that? Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible.
Wait, did we just win the staring contest? Did we beguile her? Avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Let me just see. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done for now.
All right.
Let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
There is another room over here, right? We came in through there. Oh.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
His voice is lowered. Didn't they not want us to talk to her about this, though? Think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Stay in a hushed voice. Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
That's true. It's hard to lie to me. I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seemed... Something is off here. I do feel like something is wrong. Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
That's what I was thinking.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Because Titus said only help her, right? And I feel like he didn't want us to actually ask her about the crime unless it was going to like help her, you know, mental health or whatever. But we dug right into the crime. Now, what's this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
That's true. Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation.
I hate it when that happens.
Let's push on it.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
I wonder if it's going to connect to the other door.
Sounds like it's heavy too.
Like it's just that
Very
other,
sturdy.
like that other door is just like a stairwell that goes up here and that's it. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can. What happens if we equip the crowbar or pry bar, and then we need physical instrument? I know we had clothes for that, didn't we? Wait, I think I just replaced one shirt, that physical instrument, with another one, didn't I? We'll just equip that one. That's it, right? I have +1. Okay. If I had something else that lowered it, it would be at 0. Let's try it.
The same small, heavy door.
Wait.
No lock in sight.
Ah, shit!
You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
She likes it.
Let's not.
I'm thinking maybe like prying the door open would have been a smarter approach, but you know, who am I to say? Shit. Pretty low on health. Maybe, can I buy some healing items? I don't have a lot of money either. All right, I think we're done here. Wait, let me just soak up this view here. As far as it can go. We're not leaving the door open. That's just rude. Let's go talk to Titus again. I'm a little bit concerned at how he's going to deal with this.